based in Boston, giving an update on the search for a missing submarine that was touring the wreckage of the Titanic.
5 submariners.
Who the tours that?
Following his brief statement, we'll be able to take a few questions and answers. We do ask that we give everybody the opportunity to ask one question, and if we have it,
Chat, you couldn't pay me any amount of money to go into a f***ing submarine and do this shit. I hate water, current, ocean, pressure, all these concepts. I think they're scary. Fuck them. That shit. I don't care. I ain't dealing with that shit, bro.
Today for about 10 minutes. So he has a brief statement on here, and at this time, I'd like to introduce Admiral John Mauger.
Wait. What?
Bro hates the water because he's scared of the whales, Zomi. Yo.
Emotional trauma or death. Where do I sign? Oh,
They control it with a fucking...
okay. Wow.
Inside, the sub has about as much room as a minivan.
So this is not your grandfather's.
Chat, you know what it is? This is the equivalent of saying to somebody, hey man, we're about to do a 1v1 for your life. And he hands you over a fucking mad cat. See-through with the chewed up joysticks.
Congrats on the kick deal.
We only have one button.
Shit will
That's
go
it.
hard.
It should be like an elevator. You know, it shouldn't take a lot of skill.
The Titan is the only 5-person sub.
If you know, you know.
To reach Titanic depths, 2.4 miles below the sea. It's also the only one with a toilet. Sort of. And yet, I couldn't help noticing how many pieces of this sub seemed improvised.
We can use these off-the-shelf components.
I got these from Camper World. We run the whole thing with this game controller.
Come on! It seems like
It's 250k per passenger. Oh no! Wait, so they died?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rear Admiral John Mauger. I'm the commander of the 1st Coast Guard District here in Boston, Massachusetts.
The deepest sea rescue.
I'm the lead for the Coast Guard search and rescue operations for the overdue submersible out near the wreck of the Titanic. Yesterday afternoon, we were notified by the operator of the submersible vessel that it was overdue. And
Lost
it had
stick
5
drift.
persons on board the submersible. So we're working very closely at this point to make sure that we're
from
doing
Boston.
everything that we can do to locate the submersible and rescue those on board.
Oh, they're gonna get
Our
them.
thoughts are with the crew members and the families on board, of those on board the submersible at this time. And we are doing everything that we can do to make sure that we can locate and rescue those on board.
What do you mean locate? They don't have a buzzer?
After receiving the call, we reached out to the vessel Polar Prince and began a surface search looking for the submersible. At the same time, we launched a C-130 aircraft to conduct an aerial search, both visual and radar of the scene. We've subsequently coordinated with the Canadian.
Okay, chat, guys, please, chat. Last one today. This is my last rant. Okay, chat. This is water level. Okay, by the way, chat, this is a $1 billion idea. This is the water level. Okay, water level. Okay, water level. Okay, like that. Yeah. Oh shit. Listen to me. Listen. You're not even listening. Chat, you're not even listening. You're not even giving me a chance here. Okay. Chat. What if they just had some really flimsy wire, a little thing at the top, right? A little thing at the top that has GPS, beep, 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 and there's a miniature wire, right? That trails them wherever they go with a submarine, right? And it is, we are living in the yellow submarine, and they're going under like that, right? Bing bang, and they're going under. And it's a really small wire, 2-mile wire. I don't give a fuck. Bro, who gives a fuck? It doesn't matter. Dude, at this price, this is your life. This could be very cheap. You can even have another one where it leaves a buzzer inside and one attached to the submarine, and when it goes away, right? It still communicates with the further end of the wire that's inside from this antenna, this one, and it reports back to the top, and this one broadcasts. Think about that. Simple concept. So they leave an overwater beacon, underwater beacon, and they somehow manage to put them together. And the vessel communicates with the bottom beacon, which turns into the top, and it translates. And then they can never fucking get lost or get clapped on. This is life or death situation. If you're gonna pay $250,000 for an underwater mission, why would you want to have at least a little bit of safety like that? Like what? These things cost so little power. Your phone does that all day. You can literally for that price, you can literally have 50 iPhones go beep, 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 and all talk together, and then do that shit, and it'd be nothing compared to the price you're getting going on there. Why there's no excuse not to do that for the fucking special mission, man? There's no excuse, man.
Coast Guard and Canadian Armed Forces to deploy additional assets to this team. The Canadians have had a C-130 aircraft searching as well, in addition to also having a P-8 submarine search aircraft deploy as well, and put sonar buoys in the water in attempt to listen. The location of the search is approximately 900 miles east of Cape Cod, in a water depth of roughly 13,000 feet. It is a remote area, and it is a challenge to conduct a search in that remote area, but we are deploying all available assets to make sure that we can locate the craft and rescue the
13,000 feet.
Going into this evening, we will continue to fly aircraft and move additional vessels into the area. In this remote part of our search and rescue responsibility, oftentimes we rely on commercial operators to be the first vessels on sea.
CO2 poisoning before they run out of oxygen on Thursday.
And so we've been in touch with additional commercial vessels that are operating in the area.
It depends.
As well as initiating the movement of additional Canadian Coast Guard assets and U.S. Coast Guard surface asset into the area over the course of the next couple of days. Adding to the complexity of this case is the fact that this was a submersible vessel. And so we need to make sure that we're looking both on the surface for the vessel if it had surfaced back to the water, but
if it did that, does not have a like backup system that sends signals like periodically or whatnot. Guys, what is wrong with technology? We can track a fucking grain of salt in the middle of the desert with some fucking little bead bullshit from across the universe with satellites and fucking flying spaceships. We can't find a whole fucking submersible in the front that's in the water? What?
Somehow lost communications with the vessel, and that's what the aircraft and the surface search vessel is allowing us to do right now. But we're also having to search in the water column. And we're doing that right now with the use of sonar buoys and sonar on the ship that's out there to listen for any sounds that we can detect in the water column. Over the course of the next couple days, we anticipate adding additional capability to conduct additional search in the water as those commercial assets.
We'll go next video. Chat, this is your daily reminder, chat. Chat, this is your daily reminder, chat, that I came up with a solution for the broadcast system that SpaceX was using, okay, at the time they were having problems. And the solution I came up with, they actually ended up using it by coincidence. They fucking did. They fucking did. I'm stupid, uneducated. The idea that I came up with, out of the blue, they used one-to-one the same solution. They implemented it and it worked. They didn't get it from me. I'm just saying that I somehow came up with a solution that ended up working. So my ideas aren't fucking bad. The idea was a external vessel with a link to the main one so that the vibrations wouldn't affect the shutter camera bullshit for waves, the waves of broadcasting, and it would be hardwired and sent to another vessel far away, which wouldn't interfere with the waves, and you'd be able to broadcast still at the same time, relatively with no delay. And they fucking did. They did. They did. Fuck you! Wait, the Persian Gulf is only 50 meters. That's like nothing. Chat. Is this one of the, is this like a World War II submarine type shit? 200 meters. It can go up to 200 meters. A whole vessel. That's scary. Chat. Me and the boys played a game. Okay, while we're in submarine. Chat. It's a really good game, guys. If you're really into simulators and whatnot, and like real games of army and shit like that, there's a game of Wolf something. I don't know what it's called. It's really fucking good. And you're with the squad with the boys and you're driving a submarine. It's not Iron Lung, it's really fucking, it's from Barrel Trauma, I think it's called. No, wait, hold up. Iron Wolf? Think about it then. Chat, you have to give me to think about this one. I have other solutions, you need to give me some time. Fiber optic wire cable threading all the way down. Chat, is this the bottom of the universe? 11 kilometers? Pacific Ocean. 11,000. Chat, is there no more than that? Okay. Is there nothing they can drop with a wire or something like that can go down? So they could try to see if there's more deeper. What's up with me and wires? Chat. Wires is the way to do it.
But first tonight, let's get an update on this urgent search for the missing tourist submarine with 5 on board. With every hour that passes, hope of a positive outcome fades. The submarine was taking 5 people underwater to tour the Titanic shipwreck 370 miles off the coast of Newfoundland, Canada. The tickets for this trip were as much as $250,000 US for the 8-day expedition. The group waited for a window of good weather before their descent. But just 1 hour and 45 minutes later, the vessel, named
31.
the Titan, lost contact with its mothership, the Canadian research vessel Polar Prince.
Wait, what could it mean though,
The
chat?
group last made contact around 4 a.m. on Sunday.
Chat, I don't want to be negative, chat, but if it loses contact, I mean,
XQC
something in there boomed. It boomed. What? Like, what else? How else?
The Titan reportedly sending a ping when it was just above the shipwreck. Then a distress call sent to the US Coast Guard. Former Coast Guardsman John Mixon said the situation was grave.
It's going to be a very uncomfortable, dark experience with a lot of hope and prayers. I would say it's extremely serious. It's a dire situation. Obviously, something very rapid and very tragic took place. It's hard to say whenever you just lose total communications in a situation like that, what actually happened until you find the vessel. It is rare. This isn't a common occurrence at all. And so I would venture to guess something very, very rapid and unforeseen. Something tragic happened.
Chat, how would he even pull it out? Drop a wire and a magnet to the vessel and pull it out? Or like a hook?
On board the missing Titan, the founder and chief executive of Ocean Gate Expeditions, his name Stockton Rush. This is the company that takes tourists on deep sea expeditions, including this one to the site of the Titanic.
I'm not trolling.
British billionaire Hamish Harding. He's the CEO of a company called Action Aviation in Dubai.
In all of history,
He's an
only
adventurer.
5% of the
He's been to
world's
space on a
oceans have
Blue
been
Origin
explored.
rocket.
The biggest issue is due to the extreme pressures.
Why would you explore the ocean though, dude? Like, there isn't much to do down there, bruh.
He's
It's just
visited
fucking
both
sand and
poles
whatnot, bruh.
and
Like,
holds
what?
3 Guinness World Records.
Imagine
One of
what
his
the
records
passengers
is
must be thinking with
reportedly
limited
for spending
oxygen.
the longest
They are
time
getting the
at the bottom of
sunshine
the
movie
ocean.
experience.
Before he left for this trip, Harding said that the area was experiencing its worst weather in 40 years. He wrote on social media, "I'm proud to finally announce that I joined Ocean Gate Expeditions for their RMS Titanic mission as a mission specialist on the sub going down to the Titanic." He wrote, "Due to the worst winter in Newfoundland in 40 years, this mission is likely to be the first and only manned mission to the Titanic in 2023. He wrote that a weather window has just opened up and we are going to attempt a dive tomorrow. He said, "We started steaming from St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada yesterday and are planning to start dive operations."
No way that they use the vessel, right, with the controller in it, this stop. They use like the recycled materials that, like,
around 4
that's not what they
a.m.
use.
tomorrow morning.
Oh, fuck
Until
off!
Then, we have a lot of preparations and briefings to do. He wrote that the team on the sub has a couple of legendary explorers, some of which have done over 30 dives to the RMS Titanic since the 1980s. He wrote that more expedition updates will follow if the weather holds.
No, I missed this.
His stepson, Brian Saz, confirmed that Harding is now missing. Videos from a previous mission to the Titanic show the close...
Oh my god! Wait, it is the... Huh? But Chad, you don't recognize it? Dude, hold up. Brother.
An elevator.
Oh.
Look at the handles. It actually is.
Quarters inside the Titan. Just how tight the space is.
Huh?
So what could have
It wasn't clickbait.
Investigations are continuing, but experts say there are likely several
Okay,
possibilities.
guys, I don't want to be a victim blamer, but billion-dollar guy gets a tour on some recycled material makeshift boat with a fucking logic controller?
The Titan could have become caught in debris from the Titanic shipwreck. It could have met bad weather or malfunctioned. The best case scenario at this point is that it is still operating, but its communication facility failed.
Then what? Then why did they say let's search the top and the bottom? Why don't they just go and search the fucking Titanic then?
Admiral Chris Parry ran through these scenarios.
It's either lost an umbilical communication with the surface, or indeed there's been a malfunction and the submarine is continuing to operate. There could have been an accident. It could have become entangled in the wreckage of Titanic. It could indeed have had a catastrophic failure. What we do know, of course, it's the wreck site is off the Grand Banks. It's a long way from anywhere, and the nearest rescue facilities will be on the east coast of the United States. The actual nature of the seabed is...
If I'm a billionaire and somebody saves my life like that, and they buy a boat like that, they save my life, I give 500 mil. I give 500 mil. If I'm a billionaire, dude, somebody saves my life, I give 500 mil. I mean, I'm just somebody who's thinking, unless...
Glad to have been a part of this community for over 2 years now.
Yo, this is X on the beat, yo. Okay. Wait, my voice as well. That S. Anyone knows that boy? I don't know, he's just so soy. Anyone knows that boy? I don't know, he's just so soy.